Oh man, what's going on, folks? I mean, this nice little package in the mail from my nice friends at the Olight sales department. Reached out and said, "Hey, we got some lights we need to do some product reviews on. Would you like to?" Blah blah blah. And I said, "Sure, I'd like to." So they sent me this thing. Let's get this package open. You may need some scissors because this tape is something else. Holy mola! Usually this stuff just comes right off, but it ain't today. Let me go grab a knife real quick. Just grab some scissors real quick out of the closet there because this thing just didn't want to go, and I really don't feel like jacking around with a knife, if you know what I mean. This little champagne envelope here. Check that out. Boom. This is the Olight Arc Field Stylish Dual Light Source EDC. And this also has a, I believe this has a little laser pointer on it here. Features brightness 5 levels, max output of 1,000 looms. Yeah, that's what's up. The favorite of your pets as well as a good helper when making presentation. Yeah, that's the little pointer, so that'll be cool. We'll get her open in a second here. Here's some specifications on the back. I'll try to get it to you. Waterproof. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's get her. Nice little thing. Here's a little scanner barcode with a number also. There was one I thought was really cool, but they said, we don't need a review on that one. I said, well, send me the other one then, because the one that they was going to send me didn't look like it was really too fancy or not at all. Read me. Ships in locked out mode. Before first use, press and hold the center button about 1 second till the flashlight turns on with the moonlight or laser, and the flashlight will be unlocked. Please charge it fully. So it comes with a USB, which is cool. Magnetic. Red charging, green completed. Nice with a magnetic charging cable. Little instructions on here. Thank you for being part of our Olight family. Support is why we do this. Enjoy. Olight team. Boom. A little nice little note there. So, instruction manual and everything. So let's get this out of the package here. And I can't wait to try this here at night. Should be a good time. Look at that little clip. Little magnet down there at the bottom. Okay, let's see. Let's turn it on. Let's hold it down and see what happens. We got the green light. So there you go, the light on. Let's turn it the other side. Oh man, look at that. Look at that pointer. Boom. Oh, it's reflecting right off of the thing right on me. Ain't that something? So yeah, that's insane. That's reflecting right off the phone right on me. And that's somewhat bright when it gets in your eyes, I can tell you that much right now. Whoo. Whoo. So yeah, that's what's up. It's got about 2. Oh, bam, look at that functions. Oh my God, look how bright that thing gets. Oh my goodness. Wow. We'll try this thing later on tonight, folks. We'll charge it up first. So I just picked this charger up off the ground. Yeah, there's a magnet, and the magnet, that's how it charges. Isn't that something? Impressive. I could not believe how bright that thing got. It was insane.
It's about 5 a.m. Actually about 6 a.m. It's getting brighter out, but still dark in here. Let's see how this little flashlight goes. Oh man, that's the brightest. There you go. There's some dim right there. Look at that counter. There you go, it's brighter. There you go, it's the brightest. Boom, there's the brightest. Look at that.
Making a video?
Our laser pointer will go the distance. It's out in the trees. I can see it out in the trees.
On the show, on the Chad Keegan YouTube channel show. I'm back for probably the closer for today. After that whole debacle and situation, the gentleman that I talked to a gentleman out in front of the truck when all that was going on with the whole dispatch me the load and stuff, and I was talking to him because he was inside when I was waiting to get a shower and whatnot, and this and that, blase splat. To get to the moral of the story, he says he's gonna walk down a gas station, there's beer. He comes up, he tells me, I called there, they don't have any, but there's a liquor store in town, it's about 5 minutes away, and they have a curbside pickup. So I'm like, cool. I look him up. I'm like, hey, you guys deliver? He's like, yeah, but it's a $250 minimum and not like that. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, well, I'm in a semi, I'm at the pilot, I could just drop my trailer. He's like, yeah, it'd probably be quicker if you did that anyways than, you know, doing the curbside pickup and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, cool, I'll be over in a little bit. So ran up, I dropped this thing and I ran up there in record time in probably about 15 minutes. Got me a 6-pack of these cold ones. So I'm probably going to exit the truck. I'm going to walk to the back of the truck because back there, it's, you see the sun is still in front of me. So when I go back there, it's all shaded. There's a nice breeze back here. I'm probably gonna take a bucket to sit on. May climb in the trailer. I don't know, I was already up in there. It's not too bad back here either. So it's kind of cooler back there than what it is up here because all the sun and whatnot coming through. And I'm kind of trapped. I don't really get a whole lot of wind because I got trucks on both the sides of me. But I got every window basically I can open right now. It's just there's not a ton of air moving in, which I'm fine. I'm not bad. I took a shower. I'm sweating a little bit, but it's not like it's going to kill me. Later on when the sun goes down, it's going to be perfect and comfortable to sleep back here. Plus, I'm going to be a little tipsy. Thank you, Jesus. I haven't drank since Monday. Hello, Dolly. Here we go. I'm going to crack this bad boy open real quick, and we're going to get into it. So, oh, man. And then I don't plan on moving until tomorrow anyways. I'm going to keep looking for loads. I'll probably try to book something for tomorrow pickup and then get it to where it drops either Saturday or Monday close to where I need to go. And then I'm dropping this trailer and I'm moving on. I'm headed back towards my house because my wife's like, oh, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, this is trucking, baby. I told her, you know, I had been amping this up and building it up the whole time. Let me take a drink real quick and I'll continue to blab after that. But please pause. Oh, baby. Ooh, sweet Jesus. Yes. Oh my God. So good. So good. Man, that's so nice. This guy over here keeps on revving his shit up every 30, 40 minutes. So just sit there and rev on it. Caribbean One Trucking LLC, Columbus, Georgia. It's got a smart weight tractor, EPA. Yeah. But You'd think they'd have those nice little green light things that sit on the side of the APUs, but they don't. These guys just idle their trucks like it ain't nobody's business. They're obviously not paying for fuel, or they, you know, they wouldn't be doing nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna probably take a bucket and go back here and sit, and then just chill out and drink some beers, you know what I'm saying? Work on some stuff. I'll try to find me a load, and if I get one, I get one. If I don't, it's what it is. So, getting some crazy looks from people around here. I'm tucked back. I'll show you a couple pictures, like, from what I took, and you couldn't even see the stuff, so it's what it is. But, yeah, that's my rant. It ain't no rant. I'm about to get slithered, and I'm just going to enjoy the whole aspect of trucking. And you know, the lifestyle, being away from home over the road. Oh, anyways, I'll tell you something real quick though. I'm pulling into the liquor store, and right by where the liquor store is, there's a Burger King, and then there's an open lot, and they had some ropes and cones blocking it off, and there was a car show going on. And as soon as I hit the curb and started pulling up, some lady sitting there waving at me, so I throw her the air horn, pull around, park at the liquor store, and she walks over and she's like, hey, is it okay if I take some pictures? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I said, I'm going in there. She's like, you want us to move the cones so you can pull in? I said, no, I'm going in the liquor store. I got a trailer down at the Pilot. I'm just bobtailing over here really quick. She's like, oh my God, she loved the truck. So I'm like, go ahead and take them. You know, I opened the door and let her shoot some inside. I went inside and did my business after I talked to her, but I left the door open. I said, just shut the door for me, will you? And she's like, yeah. So that was cool. I gave her a picture. Maybe she'll look up the channel and see this, and then there you go. So cheers to you. She said, I'll probably be in there later, but me, I'm in and out. So I could totally take a hammock and probably string it up and hang out back here if I wanted to in the shade while the sun's beating down up all over in the truck, you know what I mean? So I ain't sitting in there sweating. We'll go check it out and see what the temperature is. But yeah, I think I might need one of them little fabric hammocks for something like that under the trailer. Just hook that shit up and hanging out, man. That's what's up. So we got this fucking clown right here just pulled in because some guy that was sitting over on the other side decided he was gonna leave. And this guy wants to blindside it in, even though he probably shouldn't be. Okay, now he's trying to jackknife the shit. This place is a freaking zoo, man. Oh my God, he's gonna rip his lines off. He's so bad. There's like, oh my God. Oh, wish you could see that. Oh, and this other guy's out here just waving around. Yeah, keep on jacking that thing around, dude. He already ripped his lights off his trailer. I bet he ripped his lines off because his lights are gone now. What a freaking joke. This old guy's out here. He's in this Volvo. He's helped about everybody out today. And then I got this clown that's right next to me. The little bald guy over there in the red. If you can see him or not, I know you probably can't because it's dark. And oh, he's backing even more up. Oh my God. Oh my Jesus criminy. I'm surprised his trailer's even moving without him jerking it around. Don't flash the light over here, bud, because I'll flip these LEDs on. I'm telling you right now. That's why I tucked myself back up in here, because this kind of stuff right here, and I don't know how many dudes have drove by shaking their head because they thought this was the spot and they were pissed off. Guess what, dude? I'm the only smart guy around here. Got my shit tucked in to where if any clowns come, you can't hit me. Like that chick with the tandem slid all the way back earlier. Yeah, he's got them fancy LED bulbs and stuff. Oh, what the rounds, buddy? I should flip my stuff on and turn my brights on. Can't keep her on for too long. We don't get her charged down. See that blue light in the back? You know what time it is. Oh, hey. Got some music blaring. So this dispatcher keeps calling me because I had told her, she called me again and said, hey, I got a load for you going out of blah, blah. I'm like, dude, I'm in Massachusetts. Oh, I don't know why I keep on doing that. Second time today, this chick has called me talking about trying to get me a load out of Carlisle. And when I'm sitting in Massachusetts, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? So I kindly, and then she's blowing me up like, hey, I got a load for you. Maybe it picks up at midnight tonight. It's 31 miles away, but it goes blah, blah, blah. No. Sorry, you lost my business after 3 o'clock when you told me, oh, we're in the wishful stage where we don't know if anything's going to get drawn or not. Why are you searching for something at 9 o'clock at night when the first 4 days that you were supposed to be dispatching me, you didn't do anything for me? I just don't understand. It just blows my mind how these people think and act, dispatchers, you know. It's like they're only worried about how much money they're going to make off you when they're sitting behind a computer. It's their job to try to make money off you, kind of like these people who mine for like that fake currency or whatever that is, you know. It's just kind of ridiculous. Yeah, walk on through there, mind. Creeping up here, so they're blocking the section so this guy can get in. Somebody else just pulled out, and I thought to myself, oh man, because he had his lights on all day. He's had his lights on, his running lights, everything's been on all day while he's over there sleeping. And oh, he got it. Wow. Throwing it around, throwing it around, throwing it around. This guy's whipping his flashlight, throwing it around. I don't even think he speaks English. I don't know if anybody out here speaks English besides the maybe 1 or 2 people that I've talked to today about stuff. Titan. He's coming down. He thinks he's going to get him a parking spot. He ain't going to get shit. 2 of them in there. I don't know if they're team drivers or what, but let's kick the lights on. We don't need our shit on anymore. The fun's over, folks. Let's go back to what we were doing. I'm getting ready to climb in the back and pass out. This dispatcher's calling me 4 times in a row. She calls me. After she calls me about 35 minutes ago, and I tell her, look, I'm in Massachusetts. Don't find me a load. And now she's calling me trying to get me to move, and I just text her after she texted me a big long text. After she called 4 times in a row, I just said, look, I'm sleeping until the morning. I'm not moving until the morning. I'm going to sleep. I've run the last 2 or 3 days, 2 days. I'm barely any sleep, a ton of miles. It's just not happening. Oh my God! Now this guy can't even back in this freaking spot. Jesus criminy! I should get out and record this. I'm getting a big old group, and the guy standing back here doesn't have he doesn't have a flashlight or anything so the guy can actually see him. These 2 clowns that just walked across earlier, I watched them. There's a turnaround down at the end of the parking lot. These people go down in there and they back in the spot, even though it's not a spot. They make their own spots and they park back there. 4 people climbed out of this truck, and 2 motherfuckers run sprinting across the parking lot to see who was the fastest up, who knows how far. One guy lost his shoe, but they kept on racing. So this guy comes back limping around with 1 shoe on, 1 shoe off, barefooting it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? 3 or 4 of them just in this truck. 1 semi, and it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Are you all living in there? There's really not that much space. How many beds can you actually have in a semi? 2. Like single double bunks, and that's it. I mean, there's really no more room. What all are you guys doing in there? It just blows my mind. It's just I mean, I should have parked out farther so I could have you know, got more footage and stuff in action, but it's just, wow. Maybe this is what my channel is going to become. This kind of stuff. I ain't seen this dude all day that's in this truck, this blue truck next to me. He must have been in that back, just passed out. I should have brought the Tylenol PM with me. That's what I need to do. I need to get the Tylenol PM instead of having it by my bed at home. It needs to be in the semi. Oh, don't run into that guy next to you. Bike it up. Bike it up. He's got his light out. He's flashing it. Come on. Come on, Dave. Come on, Dove. Whatever you're called. Bike it up. His air brakes. Crank that thing in and straighten it out, dude. What are you doing? It only took you 25 minutes to get the thing in there, for crying out loud. What a shit show. And you know what blows my mind is that these people are in these big trucks. They're pulling 40,000+ pound loads around, and they can't even back into a spot at a truck stop. But they're running free on these interstates and stuff. Well, man, what's going on besides the same old BS around here? Oh man, I hope they threw me in a fork or something. I just got some food delivered from this barbecue place in town. Nope, no fork. You gotta be kidding me. What kind of place does that to a guy? I don't have any silverware whatsoever, so I'm gonna be eating this stuff with my hands, I guess. It was Albert. Just brought my stuff to me. I got some fries, 2 meats here, no fork. I can't believe that. I have to just use my fingers. I mean, I did just wash my hands, so some brisket and some pork ribs. So it should be pretty good. It's Friday. And I'm still at this truck stop because dispatcher couldn't find me no loads. I was watching load boards this morning. Well, chick was blowing me up last night about, I don't know, she calls it like 8:30 or something. Hey, you're in Carlisle, PA, I'm gonna find you some loads. I'm like, no, dude, I'm by Uxbridge, Massachusetts again at this truck stop. You ain't getting me no loads, blah blah blah. And about 15 minutes later, my phone's just blowing up constantly about this stuff, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, I found you a load. Picks up at midnight though. Let me know, you got to fill out this carrier packet if you want it. I'm like, oh, it's 9 o'clock at night and I've had all that beer. I said, no, I'm not. I just messaged her back and said, I'm sleeping tonight. I'm not doing anything until the morning. My bad on my part, but even if I would have filled that carrier packet out and stuff, I probably still wouldn't have got that load because my numbers are so new, so that's something to remember. Just like talking with my buddies and stuff earlier today, it's an experience. I still made money so far. I'm not in the negative, so, you know, I guess it just depends how much I'm going to cut into trying to get back home, but I should be able to Monday when I drop this trailer get a load, because I don't see myself getting a load, so I'm probably going to end up deadheading to where I need to drop this trailer. Worst case scenario, and then when I drop it, I'll start looking for a load heading back towards the house, and I should be able to find something okay. I would think Monday or Tuesday. I'll start bobtailing. I don't really care. It's just what it is. So I'm gonna eat my food. I guess I'll update you the next time something goes on. That's true. Man, I hope this guy pulls up. Check out this fucking clown here, boys. This guy's got this old beat up piece of shit, 3-colored yellow Penske rental truck that's beat to hell. he's got him one of them real tall super shifters in there, and he's got his seat all the way down to the ground, can barely see out the window. He's got a New Jersey plate, so I guess if this kind of stuff that's on the roads, no wonder why they don't care about the roads and shit. This fucking thing is hanging out down here by his tire. His smoker's little back window's all crooked and stuff. Man, I was hoping he'd pull by again. He whipped by real quick one time, and I thought, great. He was sitting right over there, and I thought, man, this guy's gonna probably try and back in here because he don't realize that there's a truck back here, and it looks like there's an open spot because he didn't even look by, but oh, he's backing up now. He's taking off. I can't eat all this food, man. I'm dying over here. I'm gonna have the meat sweats tonight and shit. Try and chug it down, but this ain't happening over here. I think this guy over here might be taking off. I don't know. I'm gonna have some clown like that dude try and back up next to me and about ripping my hood off. You know what I mean? There he goes. He just pulled up after I turned you off, so he got a little bit better of a view now. Hey man, get out that window. Get that shifter out there, cranking her in. What a doozy. I would hope to God that no DOT ever messes with me when there's things like that running down the road. Just I keep my old piece of junk presentable, looking decent. Piece of paper in the windshield. Oh, he's got to get out and check. Well, he's super short too. Classic. Can't see the back end. Raise that seat up there, bud. Maybe you can see when you're backing her in if you're actually sitting up high enough to where you can see out your window and your side mirrors if they work. Looks like he's got a CB antenna, but I don't see no cords hanging, so I doubt he's got a CB in there. But oh, good stuff. Good stuff. These two guys right here, this guy right here in this Pioneer truck just dropped this reefer down the road. I don't know if you can see it or not. And then this guy went over to hook up to it, and for some odd reason he can't get the landing gear up. So he's over here telling him, I gotta get that trailer right there. So that's why I dropped it. It's not like I did it on purpose. I just thought you were big enough and strong enough to be able to crank the landing gear. And the other guy's like, well, I can't get it up, so you're gonna have to get it up for me because you cranked it too much. And he said, well, you got it in low gear and you're trying too hard. This fucking blue truck over here sitting here doing a regen. And I don't know if I talked about this or not, but I'm gonna turn the camera around real quick and put it on me, even though I'm dirty and nasty. Old truck driver, dirty old truck driver today. Because I ain't showered. I just give myself a horse bath because I figured I'd probably be just sitting all day, so it wasn't no big deal to do that. I haven't idled since I've been here. All these trucks are running. This guy's been here for 2 days and his truck has been running the whole time. I don't know how many times that thing's regen. This guy's over here that was over here before, his truck would start and it'd sit there, when it just rev and then it'd turn off. 15 minutes later it'd start up and it'd just floor it for like 10 minutes and it would regen too. And I'm like thinking to myself, I don't understand how this stuff is supposed to be so good for the environment when these trucks are running for 2 or 3 days at a time, idling and then regenning. The smell from the regen is just horrible. I don't know if you've ever smelled that stuff from a regen, but it's nasty, man. And like me burning diesel, if I'm burning diesel, that stuff smells good. But this stuff that's got the DEF in it, it's just so nasty. And yeah, I don't see how this stuff's good for the environment. And I don't know, I think it's dumb anyways. These dudes have been sitting out here for 2 days idling. If it's still a gallon an hour, 48 hours, 48 gallons of diesel, you're sitting here idling for nothing. That's a lot of money. 380, let's say it's 380 something here. I'm not sure if it is or not, but I was doing some math earlier because I just had a bunch of time, so I was adding up my trip and stuff like that. 48 times, we'll just say it's 380. $182.40 is what you're burning through idling just sitting here like this for 2 or 3 days. It's freaking ridiculous. Okay, this guy just walked back up now. He's got his gloves. He's going over, he's pulling out on his 5th wheel, making sure it's done. Now he's going back over to the other truck. I would back up closer to the guy. I don't understand these guys. When you first pull in, there's a circle spot around this lot that dudes are like pulling in and they're just stopping right there and parking. And these dudes, there's really not a ton of room to turn around back here where I'm at. Like, I'm watching dudes jackknife left and right when they're turning around and stuff. And that guy could have easily just pulled in, dropped the shit right there, pulled away from it. The guy could have just backed in and they could have been right there instead of being down here where all the parking's at and whatnot. It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. I was hoping it would rain so I could actually get outside and do me one of them dance in the shower and get wet baths, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's all seemed to dissipate and just move by us, so may have to run up there. I still got 3 showers for free, and here's how I've been saving money. Let's break some things down real quick. So far I've spent maybe $50 out of my pocket. I paid $10 for some Burger King the other night. I bought a sandwich the other night for $8. I spent $2 on some coffee the first day when I got into Carlisle. So that's what I've spent out of my pocket. Then I spent $19 at Walmart on a few items. A couple bags of chips, cheap chips, Rain-X, because I forgot mine at home, paper towels because I didn't have any, and white duct tape because I got these stupid hazmat signs on the side of the truck that, of course, I had paper covering them with white or clear tape, and then it all, from running in the rain the first night, it all just kind of broke apart and shredded. So I bought some duct tape, white duct tape, and threw it over them. Other than that, I haven't spent any money on food or anything like that. I used a Pilot card. I had $34 on it. I ate a Subway sandwich yesterday, a 6-inch. I bought 2 for $4 soda. I got then I got a sandwich and some wings last night from the place in there that they had the stuff. Then I got coffee this morning. I've already taken 2 showers with that card. Granted, I'm down to $4 now, so I'm basically out on that card. But I mean, when I do start going again, I will, you know, build some more money up on that. I'm just using it up because it's been sitting there, and I had those showers from before when I drove for ICG and stuff, and I just had them built up, so I'm getting free showers using that stuff. But yeah, and I brought 1,000 cash with me, actually 1,300, because I wanted to have some, because I don't have a fuel card yet. I was waiting for it to come in the mail on the EFS through Treadstone. That way when I do get paid, I can just put money on that, or instead of debit, you know, send it to the bank. And it's been going to the bank, so I've got my last 2 runs actually in the bank. And I was telling the wife, I haven't been doing too bad. I just got that stuff delivered to me from the DoorDash. It was like $45 with the tip of the driver and stuff like that and tax. And I used money from the PayPal credit card that I got sent to me from when I sold the shirts, because I had paid for the shirts cash, and then I had sold them, and anybody who had bought them online through the PayPal account, it would go into this account, and then I got a credit card. Well, I had like $600 and some on it because I got cash too for the shirts, you know what I mean? So I just basically had that, and I'd just been spending it down. I had $55 left, so I just spent basically the last of it. And I'll probably cancel that card and stuff like that. So I'm pretty much done with that. And then I guess everything else I'm gonna have to just be you know, a little bit more conservative about. I do need to run into a Walmart's because I've only got 1 more water bottle, and I think I've got like 3 green teas, but I don't necessarily want to be drinking them because I might be up all night. So if I do drink them, it's going to be like with breakfast or something, because I bought some Nutter bars, and then I got those 2 bags of chips and stuff. These guys are just killing me. I just don't understand these fucking people around here, man. This guy's like jerking and slugging that thing around. Must be a 40-some thousand pound load over here or something. I just don't understand this stuff. This guy's out here marching around like, come on, crank it around. You got it, buddy. Are you in an automatic or a manual? Are you jacking your clutch or what is going on, dude? Crank that freaking thing. Do you not know how to jackknife a truck? Jesus. Look at that thing. That's got to be heavy. The way that motherfucker's swaying. You're missing a lot of good stuff. I'm sorry. I backed up in the spot because I didn't want anybody to clip me or anything. Oh my God. Just look at that thing. Judas Priest. There's a decent looking Western Star over there, blue one, and then there's a brown one. Yeah, he's getting out because he's like, man, this guy's about to hit my truck. Man, that'd be something if that thing just flopped over. Oh yeah, he's jackknifing that back. That trailer's gonna start walking. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God, that's so close. I think I'm gonna get out. I think I might get out. Let's get out. Yeah, oh my God, he's still walking it over there. Wow, yeah, that guy's all sticking out in the front, that's why. Look at that. Oh, man, that was so close. Judas Priest, that was insane. Oh my God, I thought he was going to clip him. Yeah, man, automagical. These guys are all parked in that turnaround down there. They'd be able to whip around there, no problem. Bunch of freaking jokers. Bunch of jokers. That's what Garrett, G-Money Hodges would say. These guys are a bunch of jokers. I should have reached out to the Boston truck. I'm over in your area. Say, hey man, what are you doing? Bring me some lagers. I need some lagers, bud. Well, good morning, campers, and welcome back to the show. Just got out the shower, much needed. Saturday morning, there's really nothing popping off, so I'm going to take off here pretty soon and just head west and deadhead because it's just what it is. You know, it's one of them situations, either today or tomorrow, nothing's really popping off. I'm not gonna get a load probably. I don't see anything even happening, moving, period, today, because it is the weekend, and ever since COVID, everything kind of just shut down and people just don't work on the weekends like they used to. So I'm gonna head out here and just get myself situated to sit somewhere comfortable for the next couple days, and you know, be able to drop this trailer on Monday and go from there. I don't say this is a wash. I'm still in the positive, and I was doing some math and stuff like that and figuring things out, and I told Cam, I said, even if I don't, and some other people that I've been talking to, CK Calhoun, Roger, Neville, 3 Angels, Diesel, you know, I just been telling them that even if I bobtailed home on Monday all the way back from Pittsburgh, I'd still probably break even. Actually, I'd come out just a little bit of a head, so you know, that's just trucking, and sometimes you don't, you know, you're not going to get a load every time you come out, and I don't want everybody to think that, oh, Chad's he's getting all this stuff, because that's not what's happening here. It's just hit or miss, and over on this side especially, you know, it's tough out here doing power moves. I knew what I was getting into. I didn't expect to be able to run something every day, especially with new numbers. That's one thing that you do need to realize. My thought would be, if you got super new numbers and you don't want to come out and get stuck sitting somewhere like this, if you don't have your own trailer or anything like that, to where you can, you know, they can find you certain loads for that regardless. Get the cheapest insurance you can get, carry insurance on your truck, get the coverages you need to, but get them down to the minimum to where, like, you know, 100 miles or less, to where it's not super expensive for you, and continue to do something else until you can build some time on your numbers. Unless you want to come out and gamble like this, you know. I'm out here gambling, and it's just what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's the hand that you played. So other than that, I'm getting ready to take off, and then I guess once I get over to where I'm going, I'll come back with you and you can check it out. Maybe we'll see some cool trucks over there. Really nothing too fantastic over here. Seen a couple Western Stars, a couple W900s, a few Pete's, but nothing for me to get the camera out and do anything on. So happy trails, and you know what time it is. going on? Welcome back. So I headed over here. I'm over to Jersey. I'm about 30 miles from where I need to drop the trailer Monday. I may call tomorrow and see if I could drop it early because I'm at a TA at, let me figure out real quick so at least I can give you some accurate description of where I'm at. I'm at this little town, Bloomsbury, New Jersey. Bloomsbury, New Jersey. There is a pilot and a TA right next to each other. There's 0 free parking at either places. You have to pay to park. Like as soon as I pulled up and I seen the pilot, I thought, pardon my French, it's not happening because that place looks packed and there's only like maybe 10 spots and they look like they're full. Maybe there's 15 to 20, but they were all full. So I'm like, I'll go over to the TA. I start cruising around. I'm seeing nothing but reserve, reserve, reserve. And I'm like, man, there's gotta be somewhere where there's some free parking. And as soon as you pull on, like on the road, there's these big white lines where there's like extra spots and there's trucks just lined up on there. And I'm like, is that the free parking? Because I don't understand. And so I'm cruising around and I pull up off the side right here. I basically pulled right over here in front of where I'm at. And so I called real quick and I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah. She's like, just park somewhere and then come at the fuel desk and pay. It's $25, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck. I don't have a choice because I'm 30 miles from where I need to drop the trailer. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I just backed into the first spot. Let's get out real quick and take a look. Now, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I did walk 2 miles already because there's a liquor store a mile away. So I hoofed in these old beat up Crocs a mile one way to get 3 tall boys, which I did. But the only good thing about this place is there's one of them country kitchens in there. So I'm gonna go get me some fresh made something, you know what I mean? Maybe some breakfast, maybe some lunch, maybe the dinner special. I don't know, probably just the breakfast because it's what sounds good right now. But I got 2 more of these to go for tonight. So there was one spot here, I'm like, I'm gonna take it. So I took this spot, but there's all this stuff right here. I'm right on the fucking corner, unfortunately. And people keep trying to park like right here. So I got this guy that's coming around on this Cushman and he's basically kicking people out of these non-parking spots. Or like this guy's backing up right here. He's gonna let him sit there for 30 minutes before he kicks him out. Now somebody just pulled off from over there and I thought, oh, I was on the phone with Kim. I thought to myself, man, I should pull over there real quick. That way I can get that spot. And you know, not have to, I could back up far enough to where I'm in between the trucks, kind of like how I was. You see how far back I am right here? People are still cutting this corner about taking my shit out. And some jackwad was pulling up here. He's gonna pull up straight to the sign, almost hit my fucking truck. So then I seen this dude on the Cushman here and I asked him, I said, hey, can you grab some cones or something? Do you have any cones available? So he went and grabbed some cones real quick and then we hooked it up. So I got 2 cones blocking my truck here. That way nobody fucking hits me. But if you've seen right across the way, which you probably can't see over there, is the Kenworth dealership. Now I've walked down in there and I seen how I could get down in there. So what's gonna happen is at 3 o'clock tomorrow, I'm probably gonna have to leave here because I sure as fuck ain't paying for parking again. If you know what I mean. So yeah, he's got a Cushman just like I've got at home. He's cruising around on a Cushman just like mine from home. Isn't that something? Except he's got smooth tires. So what's gonna happen is I'm going to probably end up leaving here. And if I can't drop the trailer for some odd reason, I'm gonna call and see if I can drop it early. Pardon my French. And if I can't drop my trailer early, I'm probably gonna end up pulling down in that Kenworth dealership and just parking there for the night, taking some pictures with my truck in that Kenworth dealership and the sign in the background. And then Monday morning, I'll get up before the place opens and I'll just skeet out. So looks like he's going over here, check him out. He got a spot. He's gonna find out if he's got a spot. something over there running. He's gonna tell him to park right there. He's gonna let him park right there because he paid for parking probably. So he's gonna let him park here. And then he's gonna figure out what's going on. And at least he's not gonna be hitting my shit. Oh, don't hit it, buddy. Yeah. So he's gonna let him park here. That'd be cool if he let him park here for the night. Because nobody else can get in here because of these cones and stuff. And he's here until midnight, and I talked to him. He's like, dude, I'll make sure nobody's gonna hit your truck, nobody's gonna park here, this and that. And I'm like, right on, dude. I may move the cone if he's gonna sit here. I'll go talk to him and be like, hey dude, if you're gonna be able to park here all night, we'll put the cone on the other side and we'll make sure nobody fucking parks here and stuff. I'll be back. I did end up moving last night. You know the situation yesterday where I was parked was right over here, and I seen some dude pull out from here. So I figured that I'm going to move because when I was sitting over there, some Yahoo whipped around right here and about took my bumper off. So I figured, fuck it, because I watched this spot for about a half hour where people would pull up, they'd see it was a reserve spot, then they would take off. So they just freaking leave. So I was like, fuck this, I'm moving. And then the guy come over that was driving a Cushman that took the cones and stuff. I was out here shirtless with my glasses on and walking around with Crocs and a flashlight, and he come over and I said, yeah, I moved. He's like, I see that. So he took the cones and went, but yeah, we're a little bit better over here. We got some shit up in the window, so at least we're sporting it out, you know what I mean? And I basically put that up to block the sun. That way it keeps the truck cooler. And I got a towel up right there, so I'm pretty much like a hippie. I'm like a dirty hippie that can't smoke weed, and I can drink if I walk to it. Man, I'd really like to give this truck a horse bath, but I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. I've got, I do got that gallon jug of water that is about 3/4 full, and then I got a bucket that I could probably dip a rag down and clean some stuff up if I wanted to. I just gotta find the spot to fill my bucket up. I know there's a pilot over next door that I could use to fill it up if I needed to, or there's a hose on the back side of the building. I'm gonna go ask that guy on the Cushman really quick if he minds if I use it to fill up my bottle. And then I guess I'll get back with you later sometime. But that's what's going on today. Oh, I'm getting shin splints from walking up this fucking hill to go to the liquor store. It'll be worth it though when I get done. Luckily on the way back, I just get to coast on down. I don't have to worry about going up. Yeah, my legs are gonna be tired again today, if you know mine. Whoa. Well, we got our package. We're just coasting down now. May have to kick the jakes on here in a minute. So we're picking up too much speed coming down the hill, man. It's beautiful out here though. I'll tell you that much right now. This house up on the hill. Kicking on the jakes. Gonna get hit. No, man. I'm just out here in a truck stop. I don't know if you can hear that music or not, but I'm giving the old truck a horse bath. I got me a bucket of water down here. Well, what's that in there? A towel and a bucket of water down in there. Yeah, and a tasty treat. We'll clean her up, you know what I'm saying. Just wipe her down. Already done went through with a dry towel. Now we're going through with wet, and then we'll go through with the polish. We got a bunch of polish and shine in the bucket. We're just trying to get her clean because tomorrow's supposed to be 85 and beautiful weather to cruise on home, baby. That's what's up. Look at that rim, boy. Oh my God, look at that rim. This guy's over here waiting for this guy to pull in. Oh my God, look at that rim. Does that thing even got air in it? Oh my God, look at that rim. Absolutely not. That motherfucker curved that thing big time, boy. Oh, see that shit? The motherfucker right over here. Oh, waiting on the cops. He gonna come and get him. He's pulling in 2-3 times. That guy's been told to leave and he won't leave. You got paid to park around here. You're in North Jersey, baby. Welcome to North Jersey. That's what somebody told me earlier. I'm finna throw my roller skates on, go fill my water jug, because I just gave my truck a hose back. Come on now. She looking clean and mighty mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to do the damn thing. Look at that shit right there, boy. Oh, come on. New Jersey police just pulling out. I just cruised over on the old skates to fill up my water jug, because I've been giving horse baths with that thing. If I gotta give myself a horse bath with that water jug, it's an old diesel jug, 1 gallon of water, and boy, 1 gallon will go far. I gave the truck the horse bath that it needed, and basically drank a couple beers, did what I needed to do, watch this motherfucker sit over here and disobey this guy that said, hey, you can't stay here. Now the damn New Jersey police come up in the state board, come get him. Hey, waiting for him to go. You're gonna sit there and wait until he leaves. This guy on the Cushman out here is just fucking pissed, folks. He is not having it from anybody. Guy in that blue truck, third one down, needs to leave. Didn't pay for parking. Maybe he did last night, I don't know, but 3 o'clock's done come and gone, and he needs to go. Guy in a white truck over there is waiting to get in that spot. Go over there with a flatbed, has a half hour to get his shit taken care of and get the F out of here before the cops come and get him. They will write a ticket. There was one guy sitting over here forever. Guy warned him, he was there for over a half hour. Guy come back, he said, you need to go. Wouldn't leave, cops come, they said, if you don't leave, we're writing you a ticket, we're gonna come and impound your truck. Finally, that dude left. Pulled over here. Looked a big ass puddle of, looks like power steering fluid or something, and scooted on down the road. But he didn't stay here like he thought he was going to, because he's got mechanical issues. These guys come in here trying to give some BS excuse about blase splat. I can't leave, I gotta stay. And obviously, as you can see, they've done a better job of blocking that section off, so dudes just couldn't pull up in there like they were yesterday. And I tried to get that guy to do that, but he just wasn't having it. So, gentleman right here walking, this guy parked next to me, had his window down earlier, and had his truck running with the air conditioning on. Now, unfortunately, he's got one of them bottom dumps on that stupid ass thing, so all the heat was just pumping out right here and going in my truck and heating it up. But it's kind of cool now, and I guess even if he runs that thing later, I'll probably have my windows up far enough to where it won't affect me. If not, I'll be breathing in some diesel fumes, and I may die tonight. Hopefully I don't. If I don't wake up, I guess you know what happens if this video never gets posted. So it's what it is. But he's taking off. Had a little gentleman out there with him, helping him tarp that flatbed load, and well, strap her down. Yeah, that thing's gonna be blowing all over Massachusetts. Shitty tarp job, I guess it's what it is. So wait until this motherfucker in the blue truck leaves. This white guy can back up, and it's what it is. That's truck.